Hello, hello, hello. Don't you just love that intro? I want it to be longer though. It should be a minute. Keep you waiting. I get all excited. Why do I get excited? Is there something wrong with me? Oh my God, I know there is. Hello, SA in Pakistan. Good to see you again. Maria G's in the house. Melly Joe. Who else? Let's see. Lizzo. Lizzo's in the house. Thank God we've got these mods here. Diamond Lucidity's in the house. True Crime Comedy Chat Channel's in the house. Hello, honey. Oh my God. Let's see. Where's that? Where else? Where else is Amazon? Amazon. Well, it's good to see you. Let me tell you. So I'm here early this morning simply because I had a decent sleep last night. So I thought, well, you know what? While I can catch everyone, let me just go on now the time that I normally would go on with Lene. So here I am. So I'm probably going to be doing another one later on. But I'll do it what I did before. What is it called? You know, you know what I mean. Oh, can't think. See, brain's gone blank. Anyway, how is everyone? Is all right? Razor Rich is in the house, my little sugar puff. Do you know Richie calls me a sugar puff? I've asked him twice why I'm called sugar puff. But he says he's got a name for me, right? And that was sugar puff. So I said, well, why sugar puff? Never answered me. But I'm thinking, is there a clue? Because he put a chicken and then says sugar puff. So a sugar puff to me is a cereal in the UK. We have sugar puffs and they're covered in honey, and it was my favourite cereal as a child. So Richie, explain yourself why you call me sugar puff. Mary Jane Doe's in the house, guys. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Anyone else I'm missing? Let me see. Just want to make sure I haven't missed anyone else. Because know me, I will. Right, I'm going to pass the link over. If anyone wants to come up and join me, Richie, I asked Richie, would you come up and hold my hands? Right, he says only if he can only if he can put his hands on my thigh. Isn't it terrible, isn't it? So I had to agree. So we come up. Anyway, hang on, let me get that link for you now. God, I tell you what, I'll never be used to this. Never. Here we go. Here you go, y'all. Oh, what's happening in the chat? Oh, true crime comedy. I know what you're on about. It was a bit of a shit show, wasn't it? Everything just went off. It was awful. Had nothing to do with Lene. But I think that's what you're going on about. I think it's what happens, guys, the other night when things got a little bit out of hand. I think that's what he means. I think so. Lulu's in the house. Hello, Lulu. Cutie. No, Lene's not in. She's minding her grandkids. So she's gone all weekend and she's going to be back. You'll be glad to know, because I am in the morning, as usual. So I'm just here to give us a chance to all have a gab. And that's it. Yeah, I know I'm never going to be a match for Lene, but I'm here and I'm looking forward to speaking to you all. And if you can come up and give me a hand on this panel, because I'm shit. There you go. Who's still drinking? I'm still drinking my first cup at lol. That's Maria G. Maria, I've just finished my first coffee, but I've got a little flask here with 2 cups in. So I'm going to pour myself another one in a minute, because you know what? 5 seconds after talking on here, I'm dry as a bone. because my nerves are gone. That's what it is. DJ's in the house. Hello, DJ. Grab that link and get up here. Come on, get up here. Who else is here? Let's see. Oh, I'm made up that you've all turned out, That's why I said on the thumbnail, it's me, Maggie. So you all know, in case you got disappointed and came here thinking it was Lene. Oh, don't you miss her? Honest to God, we all take it for granted, don't we? Expect it to be here every morning. I do. When I open my eyes, I pick that phone up straight away. Hear that she's on. Know she's there. Feel dead comforted just knowing she's there. Then and start taking my tablets and all that. Then and I think, oh, thank God she's here. Because you know what? It does not alter your day. It really does. Changes your day. So I thought, well, you know what? I've had a decent sleep and the weather, oh my God, I can't get over what's happening in this weather. I don't know about you, Marie and Lizzo, right? But yesterday it was lovely and sunny here, but I spent most of it in the hospital with my mates. And today it's thick grey clouds. It's windy, it's cold, and it's raining. And it is all day the rain is on. I can't get over it. Hello, Lizzo. Thanks for coming up. I was thinking, no one's taking this link. No one's taking this link. I was starting to breathe rapidly. What's the weather like, Lizzo, where you are?
It's cloudy, but I can see the sun's trying to come through.
Oh, no. Nothing like that here. Nothing. It's teeming.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it's not going to rain.
Yeah, teeming, windy. Hiya, True Crime.
Hey, I got to turn my thing off. Hang on.
Okay, love.
Okay. Hey, how you going?
I'm okay, love. How are you? Hiya. How are you feeling now since your surgery?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, getting there.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
What's up anyway? What's happening?
Oh, not too much. I just be on the background quietly. Yeah, just a little bit troubled by the other night.
I know we were all the same. No one knew what the hell was happening. It just
I would like to actually put my 2 cents in against your good self, Maggie and Lene. I think you sort of in a way encouraged it.
Did you?
Yeah, I do. I think, you ladies with your sexy photos and your over-sexualization of it.
Do you think?
Yeah, because guys are not that sophisticated.
Well, hang on a minute.
I know it's a joke, right? I know to you guys it's funny, right?
Yeah.
And to have these different avatars and pictures of yourselves with the boobs or whatever, right? Or the leather or whatever. I know to you guys it's funny to do that, and it's fun, and it is fun, and it should just be that way. But if you're going to get creepy guys that are drunk all day and go looking for trouble, and you get them on, that's what's going to happen.
Well, you know what? I get your point. But you know what? We didn't bring them up. That was LC that invited them up. We didn't know them from Adam, and we didn't know they were going to be like that. We'd spoke to LC the day before. No, hold on a minute. Hold on. LC was on the day before, and we were talking to LC, and he was drunk again. But you know what? He wasn't being like that. He was fine. But then when he invited Eddie up, and Eddie come up, and then Eddie said what he said was a bit too far. Mm-hmm. It's like saying if a girl goes out in a short skirt, it's okay for her to get raped because she was asking for it. It's not. We were joking. They went too far, saying they grab her by the head and do what for? And he went on a little bit too much. I think that was a little bit excessive, don't you?
Yeah, I think it was disgusting. I was on the panel and I didn't say anything because it would have cut out everyone's mics and all that sort of stuff, and Lenny seemed to have it under control. But I was quite, as a male, I found it disgusting. And I've seen LC, I've seen his channel. I know what they do. They get drunk all day and try to be more disgusting than the day before.
Well,
So
we didn't know. I didn't know them from Adam. I've never met these people before, and as far as I knew, neither had Lene. So had we have known, really, they wouldn't have been up on panel for one. I'm sure. You know,
okay, look,
because we only
hey,
joke with our own. Do you know what I mean? But I would never ever have done or said what I said if I knew they were like that at all.
okay. I just want to say, and that's more than that's great. You're defending your stance here and all that. I just want to say, please be more careful, because it's the internet. You know, it's not like a pub where there'll be a few people there, a few guys who might want to step in. It's the interweb. You know,
Of
and
course, I understand everything you're saying, and I really do. And thanks for like speaking your mind. But understands from our point of view is we do have a laugh on here. Some people might think we go too far. I don't know. I mean, I think Lene's hysterical. I couldn't handle it as much as Lene. Do you know what I mean? She's really good. She's got what it takes all around. But it is only fun. Both of us are married. My husband knows what I'm doing. He laughs at me. I mean, if you think that's me on that picture there with those boobs up to my chin, I can tell you it's not. You know,
Either.
these are just funny pictures. I mean, you can if you want to think that's me, you can do true crime. You know what I mean? I'm not bothered. But what I mean is, if they want to
I'm
come in
sorry,
here
look,
and think that's
like I wasn't mean to be. I'm not here to be an asshole or anything like that.
oh,
I
I
just want to
know.
say that I think that you ladies are not without blame, although those guys are 90% of it. But just be a little bit more thing. If that's the way you want to portray your channel and put yourselves out there, you're gonna attract sleaze. Just
Well,
saying.
yeah, okay, fair enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very kindly. We won't be
Shut your
tramps
mouth here now.
anymore. Guys, what do you reckon on that then, Lizzo? Got told there, didn't I?
Yeah, well, I can see his point.
I can too.
I do see his point because somebody from outside looking, they'll see
Would think, yeah, what I
our pictures
want.
and think, "Oh, what's this?" I mean, we didn't know the guy from Adam.
No.
The day before, he was drunk, but appeared all right. Came across as all right.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's something he does because, like you said to me yesterday, why have all them monitors? He's got 8 monitors. And he clearly goes in other channels while he's live, streams all these channels. I mean, that's what I had an issue with. He came in and he didn't tell Lene that he was streaming her.
No.
So he's already streaming our chat. And then it just seems like they just got worse and worse. And
Well,
then
I only seen Lizzo in the chat. I won't say who it was because I don't want to go and throw it under the bus. But she has seen this channel a lot, and apparently this is the way they are on this channel. Now, I wouldn't honestly, I'd have been too worried because I'd run away from me to say anything in front of them. I wouldn't have been comfortable at all. And Lene must have felt because she didn't know, as far as I know, she's never spoke to them people in her life. Only LC the day before yesterday. And I'm sure, I mean, we were all made up when we think, oh, he had all the animals and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And he seemed a decent bloke.
Yeah,
and
he did.
I'm blinded by any. Once you've got animals, that's it. And we were flashing them pictures up and all that. They're not us, Lizzo. They're not us.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
The faces are us, obviously very touched up.
Oh yeah, the faces,
but nothing else is us.
And
obviously.
everyone knows that. Everyone knows we do these pictures for everyone. Everyone's got them. And you just think that everyone knows that. And we're just having a joke. And like true crimes just come in and not everyone does know that.
Yeah.
So what are we coming across like then? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, well, it's a lesson learned, like we said, it's a lesson learned, but I wouldn't be comfortable ever being on their channel if that's the way they are. I mean, I was sent a screen recording of what was going on their channel.
Well, after they left here.
Oh my God, I couldn't believe what I was listening to.
Yeah.
So I believe the channel's gone. And when I
Well, I
watched that, now I know. Now I
Yeah,
know why
I
it's
checked,
gone.
and this is what I think he does because I noticed he must have a load of channels because I found at least 3, and this is what I think he does. I think he does that, and then he takes his channel down because I'm not sure whether anyone reported him or not, but
Oh,
on. So I think he takes his channel down before YouTube has a chance to kick him, and then I think he'll bring his channel back up. But he's then
yeah.
got numerous backup channels.
Right, I get you. Well, you know what? It's a lesson learned, isn't it? I went and brought him up on the panel because we'd spoke to him the day before, and I didn't think it was a problem. Honestly, didn't. And when I realised how pissed he was, I couldn't understand a word he was saying, so I started getting a bit nervous.
Yeah.
And good enough, Lene come back, and I knew Lene can handle it well. It still doesn't okay them to have said what they said to her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, we were joking.
I
And
don't
that
know
was,
do you ladies remember at one stage he said, oh, there's a guy there with a couple of dogs, I want to talk to him. And he said a couple of things to me, and I just said, look, mate, I've been on your show a couple of times. You just made jokes about sheep, and I left. And he had no comeback. I don't know if you remember that or not. I was sort of trying to warn you ladies at the time.
I just don't remember.
I'm someone from
Yeah.
way out. You don't know who I am. If I come up here and I say, this guy's a creep, he's about to troll you, I'll probably get cut. So I tried to drop a couple of clues there. I know who he is. I know what he's about. He's entertaining for about 5 minutes. If you want to listen to something really crude and a little bit funny, he's entertaining for 5 minutes. But then it gets disgusting, misogynistic, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic.
Oh my
racist,
God.
you name it, you'll get it.
Oh.
I don't know how much what he says. He thinks he's worth $150 million. Maybe he is. Maybe that's why he's drunk from 8 o'clock in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. Passes out. I don't know, but that's all I can really say.
I mean, now I'm thinking, did he invite those over because he knew what was going to go on? He knew what type of people they were, and they just thought it was a bit of fun. You know, that was their idea of a bit of that was their idea of a bit of fun. Just come over and let's let them have it. You know what I mean?
He had about 300 odd people in his chat, so I think he knew exactly what he was doing.
Right, yeah, see, premeditated, let's go over, we'll have a chat and, cause havoc. And it went their way, and I just felt shit for Lene, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, as you say, Lene's capable. Lene's more than capable. I mean, she said it as it was and said to them, I'll give you grace to drop down yourself, or I'll drop you down. And he dropped himself down. Eddie got lashed. I mean, I even tried to reason with Eddie in the backstage, as it in an apology, and he was saying, I'm being raised in prisons. Well, that doesn't give you any excuse.
Really matter,
what excuse is that? Do you know what I mean? So
it's basic morals. They had no respect, no morals, no nothing.
No. So when I went and had to look over at the chat quick, and even women, Lizzo, were in the chat laughing, and if it was just a bit of fun, then but not what he was coming out with. You know what I mean? It was vulgar, and that's not my idea of fun.
I mean, even his missus, how does she put up with that? Because
I don't know, because she seemed decent, and we did say, she's more than capable for him. Thank God she is. Thank God she is.
Even she, after they got kicked on his, was slagging all of us off.
Well, I believe so.
But then the way he talks to her is completely disrespectful. There's no way.
Yeah, she's probably learned to be like that with him, because I mean, I wouldn't have my husband speaking to me like that, would you?
No.
Do you know what I mean? And they're all going making love art, sending them to her, because she's giving back as much as she takes. That's not nice. What type of a relationship is that for a man to be pissed 24/7?
Yeah, no.
It's but anyway, each to their own. I'm not bothered about that. I just don't like the way they came on here and like True Crime said, he was trying to warn us. I think it was
Yeah.
just going that
It was
fast as
just
well.
bedlam though
Crime.
that I couldn't hear what everyone
That's
was
what I
saying.
mean. But did you notice? I was saying to Lene, I had to cut what's his name, LC's mic off. I had to turn his mic because I couldn't hear a thing anyone was saying because he was just shouting over to everyone in his channel to come over all the time. And it was the same with SA yesterday. The guy in Pakistan, that's what he was doing to him. And I didn't like the way he was saying things about him either, shouting the R words and get over here, you F and whatever, this, that, and the other. And I thought, oh my God, you know, so. But like, that's up to him. If that's the way he wants to have his channel and he's got all these subscribers, then it's just a bit scary to think there's so many people in the same minds, isn't it? So, I mean,
I wasn't upset what he was saying. It didn't upset me. And like somebody, one of his lot said, "Oh, are you triggered?" And I said, "I don't get triggered.
Isn't that awful? See what I mean? He's triggered. Isn't that horrible?
You know, it's just a case. It's the classic. You know, I have a choice whether I listen to that or not, and that ain't my thing. You know, so I wasn't in a mood or upset with anyone. I just made it clear I'll be back tomorrow. You know.
Yeah, you didn't have to sit and listen to it. Basically, yeah. No, I get that. Lizzo wants to God, and it was Lene said, "Listen, just go and check that Lizzo's okay." And that's why I came over just to check you were okay. I'm just tying that ear flask. So let's see what people are saying in the chat. Let's have a look. Okay. Hiya, Mel. Are you okay, love? Good to see you. Pink fan. Hiya, Pink fan. Good to see you too, love. Lulu says, I saw how he was treating his partner the first night he was on. I left the live as I could see right through him. He gave me the total creeps. See what I mean? All I see, Lulu, this is the problem with me. Anyone who's showing like love to an animal, that's it. I'm blinded totally. And I just thought, oh, he's a good guy. He loves all his animals, and he was pissed. I just thought he was pissed, and oh my God. Well, now the next day he wasn't pissed the day before because he couldn't even sit up on that chair.
Yeah, no.
Oh, good morning, RC. Lovely to see you, honey. Lovely to see you. Good to get to know you. Nice. Oh God, I can't even. Nice to see you too, hon.
I suppose the first morning yesterday should have been when his first thing he said when he came in was, did we want to see his penis? I mean, he didn't say that the day before. There was none of that the day before. So maybe that should have been a bit of a warning.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I just see, I'm nervous now, and I get nervous, and I think it's as well, also, it's not my channel.
Yeah.
I never ever think this is my channel at all. And I think, I'll never be as good as Lene is coming back with stuff to them. Do you know, I'll run a million miles. Maria G, Melly J will tell you that.
Yeah,
I'll run before I confront, do you know what I mean? Face to face, Lizzo, different story. Face to face in real life. I'm not soft. I'll stand up for myself. But I find it so hard and awkward when I'm on panels or anything like that to like argue with anyone. Because I can't do it that way. But yeah, I thought that was awful as well, the way he just said that. But he just didn't even ask Lene, was it okay if these people came? He was just shouting them all over, shouting over everyone. Didn't come into the channel and ask what people were talking about. He overtook it straight away.
Yeah, he did.
So it was a bit sly all round. What he did, you know, it wasn't very nice. Oh, look at the dogs. Oh,
did you see them? They were kissing each other, pair of them. Were it your dogs?
I was watching yesterday. I was going, oh, look at them, the two of the little the snouts together. Oh, are they two girls, true crime, or two boys, or?
Sorry, darling, what?
What are they, boys or girls?
The young one here, it's his birthday in 2 days. He's going to be 1 year old.
Oh, size of his head.
Look at him.
Oh, he's got gorgeous teeth. My dog needs to go to Turkey for the obsessive teeth. My dog's teeth are all wonky. All wonky.
Eva here, she's an 8-year-old.
Oh,
Look.
Eva. My dog's Ace. Look at Eva.
Oh.
Oh, my dog's starting to get grey on its little beard. Oh, I'm going, don't you dare get old. Right, so let's see. So just going through the chat, the sleuth fairy said, I did a little sleuthing the next day. They said, F us, Elsie didn't even remember what happened. See what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't, because I thought maybe he'd come back the next day and say, you know what, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Another day.
But, but we'll have to stop getting our kiss off true comedy. Have to behave. Wait till I tell that Lene one. She can't get she can't take her clothes off. She's got to be good. What do you reckon she'll say?
There you go.
Oh, so everyone was laughing. Yeah, everyone was laughing about it. Was this sleuth fairy? Well, you know what? When I went in, am I shouting? When I went in, they were all laughing at things that was getting said, and they had a banana, and they were saying this, that, and the other. Oh no, I think I seen that on the screen recording. I think I seen that bit on the screen recording.
Yeah, I had
and
it in for a few seconds and I just thought, it was just bedlam. It really was.
No, it was a screen recording I seen, Liz. And you know the fella that got off, that came on with them? And he got off Donaldson saying he was going to bed. He went back over.
Yeah, he did.
Instead of him just saying, listen, I'm going over, you know what I mean? He's been okay. So no one was going to say to him, oh, well, you shouldn't go back over. Do you know what I mean? We would have just, he went back over and he was laughing his head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, leave them to it. Mel, I would never tell someone who to have on their channel panel, though. You know what? It's each to their own, Mel. If that's what they want, like we've just said, then leave them to it. But he was dragging everyone over here. He didn't ask Lene. He was just shouting over everything as soon as he come on. I mean, whether he was thinking he was that pissed and he thinking he's doing good, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
But he didn't even stop to see what anyone was talking about, if there was a topic going on, anything,
At first I thought, he's trying to be helpful, like to build the channel or whatever, bringing his friends in.
Yeah.
How naive am I?
I know. I thought it exactly the same. But now, obviously, when you're here to true crime telling you, and then when you've seen what's gone on, then you think, well, obviously, they've been dragged over because maybe he's thought, these two are a little floozies. Get these two over here. These'll wrap them up. They sure did. They sure did. Did me anyway. I was terrified. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know what to say. It's a sport for some. It is, Mel. Like you say, if that's what they want to talk about, that's up to themselves. But it just got a little bit sick. I don't know whether you've seen the channel afterwards. Lulu Cooey, hello, beautiful friend, doing Grace. Hiya, JK. Good to see you, love. Hope you're okay. Aussies are different in ways, though. If I give it, I expect it back. There are lines, though. Yeah, there are lines that you don't cross. Do you know what I mean? I think it was just what he come out with, Mel. He wasn't like it was a joke. It was like it was just, I'll get you, sort of putting you down, as if you'd be nothing to me. It just wasn't.
It was abuse. It was basically abuse. It was like
it wasn't a joke.
I'm gonna say the most abusive, disgusting things I can say to you until you block me. And you're not blocking me. You're not dropping me off. I'll just keep on saying it then, because that's my game.
Yeah.
I mean, what he says is disgusting, and the only way that would happen for him would be if he paid for it. And he's disgusting. And it was sort of semi-invited, but disgusting.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Well, I'm not getting undressed on here no more now. True crime. That's it. I'm keeping my coat on. I'm not going to be a flasher in a Mac anymore.
Nope. I've changed mine. Mine's gone.
You covered up. You're all right.
Well covered, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to throw an icy over me. Oh my God. Where are we? So the girlfriend made nasty comments. Well, I didn't see what comments she made because I was too busy, like in the chat on the panel. I was like, oh my God, I wasn't even reading chat. So I don't know what she said.
Hey,
But I think I heard you.
I'm very happy Lizzo looks like a nun now.
See, you frightened us. You frightened us, Sugar.
Don't give Maggie ideas. We'll all have nun pictures next.
Do you know what? I'm going to make us all nuns now. Good morning, Army Vets. Are you in the gym?
There must be something wrong with me, but I would rather make love to a nun, a nice 20 or 21-year-old virginal nun, than a 33-year-old Cardi Bianchi or whatever she called. You know, there's nothing wrong with me. That's just the way I am.
True crime, like I always say, whatever flicks your switch, whatever floats your boat, you know, each to their own.
Or even like, you know, a nice old granny with not
Oh,
covered with
hell.
tattoos.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on now. Hang on. How old are you, True crime?
In fact, you know, I mean, I'm just not into all that pumped up ass and pumped up this, that, and the other thing, and the lips look like a fish you're about to put on the barbecue. It's disgusting, in my opinion.
Do you know what? It's nice to know there's a guy out there who likes a natural woman.
Yeah.
Because now us women are up against so much. These girls are going round like models.
Yeah.
Going round like models.
I like a natural woman. I still can't get one, though.
Well, you know what? Never say never. That's what I say. Never say never.
Well, give it a couple of days and you're going to have a whole chat room full of nuns.
Yeah, you know what? Laughing now, all the nuns will be in now because True Crime said that they'll want a fella. So you know what? Don't be blaming us if we don't know who these nuns are. True Crime, because I'm going to have to.
I don't know much about nuns, but I've been watching a lot of I can't really say the name on this site. It starts with P and ends with Ornhub. And I looked up nuns on that side, and they're good ladies. Tell you what, they're real fun ladies.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. If I go for a break, I'm going to come back as a nun in a minute. I'm coming back as a nun. I'm terrified now in case I'm bringing in the wrong people into the chat. Do you think there's fellas out there who think we're real? And they think, oh, look at her. Get on there. Well, you know what? Listen, True Crime, I'm going to stay like that because I want to look like that.
Yeah, we're quite enjoying that body.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a woman looking classy and you know, forbidden. I mean, that's the most sexy part of a woman. What you can't see.
Well, I know some men prefer a woman to be covered up and like to guess what's underneath. I know that.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's like I've said, it's each to their own. Everyone's different on what they like. Everyone's different. Yeah. If the Wales was full of what you just liked, then you get bored as well then.
Yeah.
Because you'd want a bit of variety. Forbidden. Army vet said it's forbidden. What's forbidden?
It's what they call forbidden fruit.
Maria, can I just ask if you've got your clothes on before I bring it up, please? Maria, what have you got on? Look at Maria's picture.
Well, I thought I'd just add it up a bit.
Oh, Maria.
Wow. Do you like it?
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I want to look like that.
I should have been up the other day with them.
Oh, if you'd have been up the other day, there's been luck. You to wipe the floor with them as well. Because you're like Lene. You can handle yourself.
It's not that, right? He was trying to justify what was said by Lene saying take your top off. That's what he was saying. He was like, because I was listening very carefully to what he was saying.
Yeah.
And he's going, well, you in the top. I thought that doesn't even justify behaving like that.
No.
You know, it doesn't, and there's no like vulgar talk here, is there?
Yeah, I know. We
'Cause I went
we
out.
have a laugh, but that's it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like you say, vulgar. And she says to everyone that comes in, take your shirts off. And you know what? Some of them are good sports. Look at Martin. You know,
Yeah.
Martin's not been here long, and she said now he's just one of us.
And
I
he
mean,
did, but
it doesn't. Yeah, and it's it, and nothing happens, and that's it. Everyone's just Macy. But I understand where true crime. So some
Yeah.
people just think it's okay then to speak to you like that because
Yeah.
you're
but
and it just isn't.
it is a thin line. I suppose it's a very thin line though, but I don't see what they did was totally wrong, and
It was
Yeah.
awful.
and
Yeah, it
you know
was wrong.
it was I was like what the hell's going on, because I just came back with all this shouting and commotion, and I think what's going on, and
I know.
I had to listen to what was said. I was like, wow, okay. So that went well
Hey,
then.
look, JK sent a super chat talk to you to me, Deb.
Oh, don't.
Oh my God, honest to God. Are you coming up, JK? Trying to catch up with the conversation. Army Bess, we had a bit of a do. Was it yesterday or the day before? Can't remember. Was
Day
it Friday?
before.
Oh,
It went.
Friday,
No one was
was it?
on yesterday.
Friday
Excuse
then,
me.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Go on, true crime.
May I say something? May I have another male on the planet before I'm molested?
Ooh.
Go on.
Can I just say something? I'm nothing
Yeah.
like Maggie and Lene.
Go on. Go on.
I want to make it clear, Maggie.
Go on.
I'm don't no. I'm getting tired with the same brush here.
You're getting told what?
Right. Anyway, yeah, I'm nothing like Lene and Maggie. Am I, Maggie?
No, she's
No.
not like us.
No.
Nothing.
They just lead me astray.
Well,
this is me
I
too.
was not unlike Lene.
I'm a
Lene led me astray and groomed me, so now I'm groomed.
Well,
I'm a
it's a
daughter.
chain here, Maggie.
We're all groomed here, true crime. I was shy as anything. And then I came on with Lene, was a co-host. And then the next thing, I'm being pimped out, being told to wear this for the picture and make all the mods pictures. And before you know it, we all had our kits off.
Oh, don't.
Lene's fault. Blame Lene.
Yeah, we're blaming Lene, guys. It's Lene's fault. True crime, go on. What did you want to say, love?
I don't want to say anything. I'm just saying, Martin, hurry, Martin.
Is Martin here?
Oh, here he is, Martin.
Martin, you got to come up now.
Was your ears paining, Martin? We've just been talking about you. He hasn't been awake long. He's just getting ready.
I know. Maggie woke me up.
He's just getting ready. Well, do you know what? I couldn't believe it. I thought, you know what? I've had a decent sleep.
So did I.
I'll go on and I'll be able to speak to everyone because they'll all be still up. And that's why I came on earlier. So it's made up. I've got made up that everyone was here. Well, I hope everyone's here. I think we're missing. I think Richie. I don't think Richie is here. He was in the chat
He was.
earlier, but I don't.
I don't know.
Ray Jones. Ray Jones is here. Just going through it all now.
It takes me actually coming up. Anyway, that LC is still around.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I see. I was watching a live because there's been really quiet, and I've been doing what people were saying, go and hit the live button, see who's live.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not going to say what channel it was, but I saw the wife, the partner, and she was saying to, so you lot said you was tired, so why did you leave Lincoln's stream?
Oh.
So he's obviously got, everyone's got these backup channels, I suppose, haven't they? So
Yeah.
just got to beware of, you just got to beware of them then going to, do you know what I mean? They could come back and
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was worried about. You know,
yeah,
that was going to happen, especially now being on my own. I wouldn't have a clue what to do.
no,
I thought,
exactly.
what was to do? Would it just end the live?
Hello,
I mean, I
ladies.
know. Hello, JK. You okay,
Hi.
love?
Yeah.
What are you up to, JK? Hello.
Oh, hang on. Let me turn YouTube off. Hang on. I gotta turn YouTube off.
Go on. Come back when you've done it.
Hello?
What was I saying then?
Mic
Oh,
check.
hello. Hello, JK. Are you there?
Maggie, that's not a very nice welcome.
Isn't it? I thought so. What do you mean it wasn't a nice? Did you say it wasn't a nice welcome? I can hear. I don't think you can hear. JK,
You
have you
said
got
come back when
YouTube?
you fix it.
Well, what did you want me to say?
No, I have everything off.
Don't stop being hard on me, JK.
I'm just here for the ladies.
Just
I'm just
take
here
it
to say
easy.
hi, Maggie.
Hi, JK.
Yeah, I'm looking at your picture.
You look at it, love.
Yeah,
You look
know
at
what?
it.
That cowboy hat might go flying off, Maggie.
Oh, JK, put it on your wall in your bedroom. I'll give you permission. Listen, True Crimes made me feel like I'm losing myself out. What do you reckon on that one, JK?
I don't think it was meant quite like that.
I get
I
a
think-
souvenir.
Well, was you here the other day,
Maggie?
JK, when we had mayhem? Hello?
Be delays there.
I can hear something.
No,
I don't know
missed
whether it's
most of it,
JK. Has someone got something on in the background? Is it you, JK?
You know, I tune in when Simon's here.
Oh God! Well, Simon is a little kitten to what we had the other day.
I think I should say something. I should, maybe I was a little bit offensive towards women. Women have the right to do with it whatever the hell they want, you know. So saying that you incited these creeps to come over and do whatever is probably a little bit offensive.
Here.
You know, and that's not a slight on women. It's a slight on men. That, you know, women need to be aware that 7% of men are total creeps. So if you do advertise, a certain amount of respondents will be creeps, and be aware of that. And that's not a fault of women. That's a fault of men.
I get where you're coming from. I do.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from. And I know you didn't mean any offence by it. And I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah,
There is some men out there that will just totally abuse it.
there's a lot of men like that out there, and I think alcohol. It was like looking at my estranged husband.
Yeah.
It really was, the way he spoke to the woman, and and like they're always right, they're never wrong, and what's wrong with what he said, and then try and turn it round on. But then you ask someone to take their top off. No, they're different things. It might not, they might not see it as two different things, but there's a lot of them about.
I know. And you know what? I mean, let's be
Well-
honest. If you're in a group and you're in a pub and you're all in a group, the you can go from one thing to another like we do on here, and you're just having banter, you're just having a laugh. You're not meaning anything to disrespect anyone, or it's just a laugh. It is. Everyone's got these avatars up. Do you know what I mean? Lene's forever saying she's catfishing. She's always saying it. It's just a joke. But I think we just, for some reason, ended up with the wrong people on the panel.
But
And
can I say something when I get a second?
yeah, JK, go on, love.
I mean, this is like mostly a women's panel. So no matter what the age or anything, there's going to be weird guys that come and show up and come and try to come on the panel or type weird stuff in the chat.
Yeah.
And do you know what, JK? I mean, I've never seen that. I think we've been okay here. Everyone's been fine. Everyone's had a laugh and a joke and being respectful at the same time. And I've never ever seen anyone being crude or anything in the chat. So I think maybe we've been quite lucky.
Yeah.
So
But
I
do
think
you think that you've seen a difference now that like all these like aviators are up and the catfishing pictures and stuff like that, that some people
no,
might not
JK,
realize that?
no, because I think all the people we've ever had up has been Grace.
Yeah.
That has been the first time. I mean, was you here, JK? Did you see it?
No, because I had to take off some time because I'm in the
Okay.
US. I'm on the East Coast, so it's hard to be up
Yeah.
when you guys are
I
live.
want to interject here. I think JK's asking very good questions. I think, Maggie, you need to back down emotionally and just think a bit more logically about those questions JK just
No, I
asked.
am doing. I don't think we have attracted anyone. I don't think anyone has been up here who's been a creep. I really don't. I think everyone's been really nice.
The questions were really based around, has there been a change that you've perceived
Since we started wearing floozy outfits.
Do you think there's been a change in what? Sorry.
And like the people you're getting on.
No, I really haven't seen a change in that now. That was my first. That was the first thing I seen.
Yeah.
They were that was the first time I'd witnessed anything like that.
Oh, that was like ape culture on YouTube. That was like, that's the worst live thing I've seen. That was horrendous.
I know it was awful, but that, like you say, since we did them avatars, I can honestly say to you now. I mean, what do you girls think? Do you think that it's changed? Like, have you noticed a change in chat? Because you're in chat more than me.
No.
Have you noticed any change since the girls have been all in the bikini avatars?
No.
No, I haven't on panel either. The first I witnessed was them, and that was the very first time. No one else, everyone else has just come up and just had a laugh, and they've gone about the day. And they've always been the ones that are in and out of chat anyway. Those I've never met before. I didn't know them.
Well,
No.
Maggie, I will say I've only been here like maybe a month, if that. And you guys accepted me, and yeah, I say some stuff in the chat that could be taken the wrong way.
But you know what, JK, we've all been okay. Everyone's got on. Lene is not quick to judge on anyone. Do you know what I mean? She just lets people be until, she thinks that they're not being okay. But you've been fine. You've been fine. We can all say things that I think it's very easy to be misunderstood in chat. In text.
Yeah, and the chat, the way people read stuff gets misinterpreted all the time.
Yeah. It is. It's so easy for it to be done. It's like sending texts, normal texts. You don't know the person's tone of voice, the facial expression. You don't know. It's hard. So sometimes you might say stuff, and then it's whatever's said back to you. You think, oh, hang on a minute, that's being taken the wrong way. So yeah, that can happen everywhere. But when you turn around and say, hold on, I didn't mean it like that, I meant it like this, and you explain yourself, then it's different, isn't it? But if someone's meaning to be mean or nasty, they don't say, well, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I see a lot of different people popping in, but I haven't been here that long. So in the chat, I see different people, and there's getting a lot of viewers here. So I mean, people can do even StreamYard searches for lives, and they can come on and they just come in and just try to come on panel, and they have no idea about the channel. Like literally, you can go on StreamYards and search StreamYards Live, and they just try to get people. I've been on channels where they porn bomb, they do all kinds of stuff, it's crazy, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
they have no idea what the channel's about.
Yeah. Well, we have had a few people, and I think Martin was one of them, where he found the channel because of the heading was baby reindeer. Is that right, Martin? And somebody else came because of paranormal. So it was because of the headings that they
Yeah,
said they come into the channel. So
Maggie, 100%. When you make like titles about different things, it's gonna go into their feed. Like one night we were on a live, and this guy bought a hurricane beer, and we were talking about hurricane beer, and all of a sudden a guy came on the panel that was in a hurricane malt liquor beer community.
yeah,
And the guy had never drank one, and we're like, "Don't drink it. You're gonna be so hungover tomorrow. It's gonna be horrible. The hurricanes." And this guy like came from this whole nother community because Google picked it up, because Google owns YouTube. So anything you talk about, Google's gonna recommend that to people.
yeah, yeah. So I don't think it was us with our avatars.
And there's lots of troll people that just go on StreamYards and they just click for StreamYard lives, and they try to get on panels, and they try to cause problems.
Yeah. No, I get you, honest to God, JK. I get you 100%. But I think, touch wood, we've been lucky apart from Friday.
Yeah, I mean,
It's always
the
been
one
our own who we're used to in here. It's, I think, anyway. We very rare had like people we don't know. I mean,
Maggie.
Lene loves that because she does the interviews, doesn't she? She loves that.
Oh, and Lene is amazing, and she does a great job. The way she handles Simon
Oh
is
my God, yeah.
unbelievable, and he keeps coming back, and he keeps
I
getting put in
know.
his place. He keeps getting put in her place. He's putting his. She puts him in his place like it's no tomorrow. Like, I
Exactly,
mean,
but she's fair. She's fair,
it's
isn't she?
hilarious. Like
And
he
he
comes in
apologised, give him his
and
due. He apologised and he came back.
he's hated everywhere, and she's like, "Oh, so you're on school break? Are you doing this? Are you doing that?" And like, he's like a little schoolboy with her.
She is brilliant. She is so good for this. She really is. You know, she's never loud, shouts at them or anything. She doesn't need to. She can cut you with her tongue, and that's the end of it. She's like a
Oh,
teacher you're terrified of if you step out of place. She can be
but
ever so nice, but
but
don't turn her.
that's why she's so good. That's why all these people are here watching, and you're a great co-host, and you guys compliment each other so well. And it's funny because you're like the, I don't know how to describe you, Maggie,
Laurel
but
and Hardy.
all right, I'm gonna shut up now and I'll mute.
JK, don't shut up. I love you talking.
Oh, you do. Oh, thank you, Maggie. But you
You
know what?
can
All these
talk to me all
aviators,
night.
you know, Maggie, you know why you're in the doghouse? You have all these aviators with like boobs and front views and stuff. Can the guys that like a nice butt get like a butt shot?
Listen, JK, I said to right, listen to this. I said when I was doing all these, if anyone wants a picture doing, let me know. Send your picture, send your face picture to Lene and I'll do the rest. So if you want a butt picture, you send me your face and I'll do it for
Oh,
you,
so
JK.
you're gonna give me a butt shot? I gotta send you my picture and I get a butt shot?
Yeah, cause
Yeah.
you. I mean, I can do you the butt shot, but who's going to know who you are? Just we need your face. We need your face with a nice butt shot.
I haven't even
Just
paid attention to the chat. Oh, everybody muted. I can't believe I'm just chatting here with Maggie all by myself.
no, they're all. Oh no, they're all letting you have you. See the panel. How lovely. They're all letting you have your mini.
Yeah. Well, you
It's
haven't told me
just
to take
me
my
and you.
shirt off. You haven't told me
Well,
to take my shirt off or my pants off or anything.
oh listen, I'm being good today.
I mean, the first time I came up, I thought I was going to take a beating like the rest of the guys, and you guys were so nice and proper to me. And
Well, listen, JK, don't speak too soon because I'm sure Lene'll be listening in. And next
Yeah.
time she'll have that shirt off
Listen.
your back.
Listen, any woman that wants to give me a Brazilian wax, we're gonna have problems.
No, it's a back sack and crack.
Okay, it's starting to get sleazy again. Just saying.
Shut
Hey,
up, you.
listen.
That's
Hey,
what happened. Start going down that road. That's what happens.
true
Oh, well, do you
crime.
know what? True crime. Listen, we've got to have a bit of smut.
True
Just
crime.
keep
If
them
you
in
get a
the chat.
Brazilian wax, you'll wake right up.
Okay. All right. I'll just shut up.
But you know what? A Brazilian wax is for a woman, and for a man, it's a back sack and crack.
Can we leave the sack out of it, Maggie, please?
No, listen, you've got to be smooth all over, JK. It's either
All right,
that
I'm
or
gonna
not.
mute for a second. I'm gonna mute. I gotta mute.
I love JK. Lizzo, he's mental. We love him. See, he's just one of us. You see, you can just have a laugh, can't you? Do you know what I mean? True crime. Are you all right?
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm
Just-
just posting in the chat. I'm just trolling you in the chat. I want to
Okay.
talk baby reindeer. You want to talk about sex equipment?
Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to try and find a channel for you that you're going to be okay on, panel, because I think we're too much for you, true crime.
Sorry, my dogs are going crook. Right, so I want to address the chat. Hey,
Go on then.
yeah, baby reindeer. I saw something here from Pink. Someone. What was it? What was it called? Can't find it now.
Pink
I
Fam.
can't. Oh yeah. Lesson. Hey, Martin. Lesson learnt. Netflix, based on a true story. They didn't say based on a true story. They said this is
a true
story.
Yeah.
So there were 5 words. This is a true story. And that's where they've gone wrong. Hey. So all this stuff they're saying about she was convicted 4.5 years and served 4.5 years for harassing the other lady, and then did 9 months for harassing the Richard Gadd and his parents. All of that's made up. The problem is they're saying it's a true story, but we made things up. So there's no definition. What's the truth? What isn't the truth? And I believe there's a huge court case. If she gets 10% of what she's asking for, that would be Netflix getting out lightly, in my opinion.
Ooh. So, listen to this. Have they found out if she did go to court? Did you do a chat? Did you do a panel on it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one. I've done a one like a 1 minute or 2 minute clip on it. I'm building the thing I'm going to release in the next few days. But the point of it is there's no real victims in this. There's just a whole lot of villains, really. She's a lady who is not all there. She is a stalker. She's a nasty stalker. She's vindictive. She's done a lot of bad things in her past. However, he played with her. His mates played with her. They strung her along. He led her on. They knew she wasn't all there. It's not a one-way street. And now, after all of that, he didn't move on as a man. He went after her as a mentally disabled woman and made a 7-show series about her where he's fabricated things that aren't true. And I think there's a huge problem there. And I know people are emotionally entangled in this, and they're on Richard's side because he was the guy who made the show. He's the guy who's made millions of dollars out of it. She's clearly a stalker. She's clearly not a good person. But I believe they're both villains.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think I do too. To be honest, I think I agree with you. I've been reading a lot of stuff as well, and I watched Piers Morgan interview. I think Diamond Lucidity, she's into this a lot. Is she still in chat? Hold on. She'd be a good one to have over on your channel. And Martin as well, because Martin's into it too. Diamond Lucidity is still around, love. We are. Netflix did not say it was a true story. Donnie the character type out "This is a true story" when the show began?
Martin, I'm not saying anything about what you said. I haven't really responded to, I haven't really read what you said, bro, but I will read what you said, what you say now.
Did you hear what Diamond Lucidity said? True crime.
Netflix did not say it was a true story. Well, this is a problem, you see, because the opening text in the first show is "This is a true story."
I
When the
can't
guy
remember.
when the guy went to the Parliament and the United Kingdom, the guy from Netflix, he said, "This is undoubtedly a true story about a man who suffered outrageous stalking from a convicted stalker." So they've doubled down on that. There are disclaimers at the end of the shows that say, you know, maybe not everything in this is true. Maybe it's not true. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. The problem is they're extremely wishy-washy. And if you're going to go after someone to a point where you're going to absolutely destroy their life and some things you're saying are not true, there has to be a consequence, in my opinion. Fiona's not a good person. She is not a good person. But for Richard to make a series of seven shows where he's making things up, I don't like it. I think it's wrong, and we need to have boundaries.
Okay, so Martin's saying basically I've been saying since I came on here and writing that Gad is just as bad.
Yeah.
I quote, "It's not so clean cut. I even said on panel, stop correcting me, true crime."
I'm sorry, Martin. I'm very sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
And Diamond said the opening was Donnie, the character typing that out. So
The opening is what most people will pay attention to. If you watch a movie and you're like, right, I'm going to watch this movie, see what's going on, and the opening is "This is a true story." Well, that's pretty definitive. They could have said this is based on a true story. This might be a true story. This is a vindictive guy who was talked by a total bitch who's making a 7-series show about her, and it's a true story. But they just said this is a true story.
Martin, are you coming up? Do you want to come up, Martin? I'll put the link in the chat. Has anyone seen this anyway? If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it and give your take on it, because True Crime's doing a panel about it. So you could go over and have a gab with him.
I've only seen that guy doing an interview. I've not actually watched a programme.
Oh, you'll have to watch it, Liz.
Just from that interview, it came across to me that he was just as bad as her, that he stalked her as well.
Yeah, well, this is what I've thought. Because at first, I was for him. And then I thought, when I seen it, and I thought, hang on a minute. It takes two.
Yeah.
There's two sides to this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought exactly. But you need to watch it. I mean, it got to the bit in the middle where I was a bit... it was unbelievable. I couldn't take it all in, what was going on. It is mind-blowing. Honestly, you need to watch it. But the saying, he said that she went to prison. And Piers Morgan said... There is no journalist that has come up with anything to say that she did. And he said, believe me, if that was true, they would have well had that by now.
All the journalists in Britain have tried to find a criminal conviction for it. She has filed legal documents in America now showing her criminal record in England, which is in the UK, which is totally clean. So they've obviously fabricated the conviction thing. Now they're sort of trying to backtrack by saying, "Oh, we just sort of fabricated that for journalistic license and whatnot." But the problem is, if they made that up, what else is made up? And this is the problem with the whole thing. He says in it, "I was a guy I'd do anything for fame." He says he went to a guy's place who was sexually molesting him weekend after weekend after weekend, because he thought he was going to get famous by doing it. Is that true? I don't know, because the conviction thing's not true either. So the whole thing plays into You know, I'm a huge victim. You know, blah blah blah. I'll do anything for fame. I think the whole thing's completely twisted. I got a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
stuff from people who used to work in the pub where they went, and she was like a local sort of a local laughing stock from them all. They were all in on it.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Anyway, are you going to come up, Martin? Does anyone else want to come up? I've just put the link there if anyone wants to come up. Maria, did you say you've seen it or you haven't watched it yet?
I only watched the interview with Piers Morgan.
Yeah, you couldn't watch it with the kids there anyway.
No, it's that, but that's through that Deception Detectives as well. He does a bit on it with Piers Morgan.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, so I watched that.
Oh yeah, I did. I watched it.
Yeah,
I did. I watched that, and they were saying that she was lying by her body language.
that's right.
I'll give you guys the bottom line on all of this. Gad submitted a story to Netflix, and they said, "Hey, this is not sensational enough. There's not enough drama. There's not enough wah-wah." And he made things up. And they said, "Oh, well, we'll just make things. We'll support you. Nothing's going to happen." But unfortunately, some very high-level lawyers in the UK and the USA have gone, "Well, Netflix is a huge company. Let's have a crack." And actually, you can't just make shows, even though you're talking about a total witch and bitch, you can't make things up when you go beyond it. And this is, if you can, then we're all going to be victims of shows made about us. There'll be no limits. So this is
It was all him now at first, wasn't it? It was all him. There was no mention of her. It was all about his story, like she meant nothing.
Yeah.
Like, and then she's popped up and says, "Well, hang on a minute," which rightly so. Rightly so.
Look, she doesn't present well, and she obviously did a lot of bad stuff, and she's obviously a stalker, and she has a history of it with different people. But the accusations are made against her, the way they've completely destroyed her life, the way they took no duty of care to protect her identity, there has to be some sort of boundaries. Otherwise, they can go after someone who's done a few little things bad in their life and make totally ridiculous things up about them and get away with it.
Yeah. Well, you can talk about that on your channel now, because I mean, people know that you're going to do it. So when you do it and you schedule it, people can go over and talk about it. So where are we now in this panel now, for people who haven't got a clue what we're on about? So, hiya, mobile mechanic. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling better, because it was the anniversary. Was it your grandmother? It was her anniversary. So big hugs to you, and I hope you're feeling better today. Who else is there? Is anyone else in?
Maggie.
Hello.
I just came in to say hello.
Hello. How are you, honey?
I'm wonderful. I just came to break up the whatever was happening.
I know, we're all talking about this baby Lane's here, but a lot of people don't know about it. But like I say, True Crime's doing that on his channel, so I thought he'd done it by now, but obviously he's getting a few bits together, so that's fine. So
but
let's go.
Mel has a point, and I've worked in the film industry for a long time.
Have you?
And yes, most movies, TV shows, yes.
Oh my
Baby
God,
Reindeer
I'm
is
talking to someone.
it's based on a true story, but it's fiction in a way. But they're gonna pay her just to get rid of it. It's cheaper in the long run.
Yeah, it will be.
I mean, normally, like I don't know if you know about the Some Young Gang or whatever, the like cocaine story in Florida where they these like steroid guys like they did all these drug deals and they kidnapped people. They went to Home Depot. Yeah, so Michael Bay made the movie on it. That's like dramatized. It's not like as dirty as it was. And they literally went to Home Depot and they bought like chainsaws and they like cut the bodies up and they like returned them and there was still hair and blood on the chainsaws. And then they said, oh, well, we got to cut the fingers off. And then, oh man, they have teeth. We got to cut the teeth off. And then they put them in barrels and all kinds of stuff. And they paid him for that. So she's going to get paid.
Yeah, if they should just pay it and be done with it, though, shouldn't they? They should just pay it. You know, I end off. Anyway, tell me about your job. What do you do? What is your role? Tell me.
Well, that's a secret for another day, Maggie.
I know you're a star. I know you're a star. I can feel it in my bones. Someone we're gonna know. Are you famous?
No. I'm
Oh,
behind the
JK.
scenes. Behind the scenes.
You're behind
Well,
the scenes.
scenes.
So are you?
I
not gonna.
That was like my old job until my mom broke her neck, and then now my life is a lot different.
Tell me about it.
No,
Stud.
Maggie's coming with these questions. She's prying.
But listen, JK, I'm dead interested. So
I
you
know you
work
are.
behind the scenes. Just can't you tell me what your role was? Go on,
No.
JK.
Next
Just a
time.
little.
Next time.
God, you certainly know how to keep a girl waiting.
You gotta keep them waiting.
Chase 'em mean, keep 'em keen, JK.
When you show Lene's picture with the nice butt shot, then maybe I'll talk about it.
So I've got to do you an ass shot. You want me to do you an ass shot? Okay. So I'll make you an avatar with an ass, right? Where do I send it? Oh, you're on Messenger.
He don't want his ass. He wants all of us to have ass pictures.
Oh.
So he must be.
Just put it on the big screen. Just put it on the big screen. It's all right.
No, hang on a minute. So you want to see our asses, or you want a butt picture? I thought you wanted one. That's why I said,
Look,
send me your
who's that?
picture.
I can't see who that is. Is that Lizzo over there in the middle?
Yeah.
It's Lizzo. She's covered up today.
Hi, Lizzo. We haven't officially talked or introduced to each other, so it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
See what a bad host Maggie is? She doesn't even introduce us.
I know. You know what? Listen, you've got to be lenient with me, okay, JK? You've got Maria G on your right, and you've got true crime comedy.
Selfish. Maggie doesn't want me to meet the other ladies on the panel.
I know. I'm trying to keep you for myself. Now you've gone and blew me truly out of the water now, JK. What are you going to do about that?
I mean, you can just mute yourself, Maggie, and I'll just talk to Lizzo for a few minutes. It'll be all right. It'll be all right, Liz.
Go on, JK. I'll mute myself. Go on.
Hi, Lizzo.
Hi, JK.
Hi, Maria. I don't know who Maria is. I'm trying to figure out who Maria is.
Hi, I'm from England, like Maggie. Well, Liverpool. Well, I don't speak like Maggie.
Oh, okay.
Don't me neither.
No.
No, you
We're completely different in our accents.
Yeah.
Well, we're just over here to chat and Wow, Maggie, did Maggie mute herself?
I did mute myself, but now I've unmuted myself. So can you hear the different accents between the three girls from the UK?
Yes.
You can. Oh, that's good, because not many do. Is mine the best, JK?
No.
Lizzo, talk to me. Mario, talk to me.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
No, my,
I
mine's
like that. I
definitely
like that. Oh my God. That oh my God was very, very nice.
damn.
Oh my
Mine's
God.
definitely the best.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, I've got to say it.
Maggie.
It was
Maggie,
very
oh my
like in a nice
God.
sensual way, like, oh my God.
Oh my God, JK. Oh my God. I'm going to speak American. I want to learn American. I so want
I'm
to
getting
talk
Maggie
American.
upset. I'll mute.
Best you do, JK. Do not speak to the other women. Isn't he a player? Isn't he a player? Where are you, True Crime? Where's True Crime? He looks like he's in the streets. Is that headlights?
Is he outside? Is he taking his dogs outside?
I don't know. Maybe if you took the dogs for a walk, True Crime. You can't hear us. You can't hear us. Let's see
All
what's
right.
going
Well,
on in the chat.
ladies and true crime.
Yes.
I was out tonight and I've been drinking and I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed and we will talk in the future, all right?
Okay.
Nice to speak to you.
Just say oh my God to me again like that.
Good night,
Say
mate.
Oh my
just say oh
God.
my God like that again.
God bless you.
Go on, Maria.
All right,
Say, oh my God.
Oh my God.
JK out.
God bless you, JK.
Good night and good night and God bless, JK. I will speak to you later. I will speak to you later. How dare you ask Maria G to say, oh my God. I love JK. He's funny. He's funny. And he always thinks he's taken wrong in chat, you know. He always apologise and he goes, I didn't mean it like that. But he's right. People can take it the wrong way, can't they?
Yep.
Got to be careful. Oh, I've told you. I sent someone, I mean, I couldn't repeat it on here, and I don't know how it happened. But I said, Aya, you see, how are you doing today? And however, that went like that because all I was saying was, Aya, Carol, how are you doing today? Because I was about to tell her that there was some yarn in the shop that I was in, and I know she loves crochet, but that she said, oh, that was charming. I said, sorry, I didn't mean it. What was I going to say? What was I told Lene a story yesterday, and she said, you need to tell them that on panel. Oh, yeah. About this time, right? This is the God's honest truth. I was about 21 and my brother had gone away on holiday and had mine. So he had a flat he lived in with his girl. They'd lived there for years and they had a little dog. So I stayed to mind the dog. So anyway, they met this couple while they were away who had a couple of kids. So my brother said, oh, so-and-so's coming over to stay. Will you mind the kids for us? We're going to go out and have a drink. So I said, yeah, okay. So the kids, I think, were 6 and 7, 5 and 6, something like that. I swear down, right? I swear down, they were evil. I was never been so scared of kids in my life. One of them had a packet of crisps, a large packet of crisps. They've been dead naughty and just strange, really strange. And had a packet of crisps and emptied the crisp slowly in front of me on the floor. And as he was doing it, he was looking at me, but you know, like smirking, this this really like eerie smirk. And I went, oh my God, what are you doing? Pick them up. That's not nice. So I told him to pick them up and he just looked at me like I was talking foreign. So I said, come on, pick them up. Nothing was happening. So I bent down to start picking them up, putting them back in the packet. And the two of them jumped on me back and they started going, nip, 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 nip. That's what they kept saying as they were pinching me and biting me. Honestly, they were biting me and pinching me. I got really scared. I couldn't believe it. So it gets them off me. I sat on the couch with my back to the couch and put a film on. They fell asleep. I didn't speak another word to them. They were really strange. I said to my brother, do not ever ask me to mind them kids again. I told him about them going nip, nip, nip. He thought it was really funny. I said, really funny? So I showed him me back. He couldn't believe it. I had bruises all over me. And they
God.
were really, have you ever minded kids that's been like that?
No.
I never,
No.
neither have I. I've never minded kids.
Like Damien, the film, innit?
Yeah.
Honestly, Maria, I wouldn't say that about the kids, but they were evil. Have you ever seen that film, The Evil Twins, or something like that? And they're terrifying. Well, this is what these were like. They were only about 5 and 6, but they were just, I can't explain it. You know, when you can keep a kid amused and you find something they like to do. Oh, these were just strange. They just wanted to hate. They just
Sick.
thought it was funny to keep pinching me.
That's
And
weird.
two of them laughing.
No,
And
that's
I
a
was
bit weird.
like, ow, stop it, honest to God. And we didn't have mobile phones them days, otherwise I'd have been on the phone. I got to one stage because I knew my brother was only up the road in the pub. I thought, I'm going to get out their hands and take them to the pub because I was scared. I thought, oh my God, it was so eerie. It was weird. Does anyone ever minded kids like that have been evil?
Never.
Never.
I a Pink fan. I love.
No, I've never seen a child like that.
Honestly,
you know, I know. My second eldest admitted he enjoys winding the youngest up. You know,
yeah, kids do. Yeah, kids do wind each other up, don't they? And you say, "Stop it!" They're always doing stuff they're fighting. Kids fight and kill each other, and brothers and sisters, and that's normal to me.
yeah.
These weren't normal at all. These just, I thought at first maybe it's because they don't know me, they're a bit, but it wasn't normal from the onset. The mum and dad were dead normal. They were really nice. Like, oh, you sure you're okay? And I was like, yeah, no problem, it's fine. Go on, go and enjoy yourself. Biggest mistake of my life. I'll never forget it, honest to God. That's how it started. I heard them going, nip, nip, like it was a little indicator to the other, one to the other. And then the next thing, they were on my back, just pinching me all over and biting me. And you know where you get really scared because you think, oh my God, you can't get these two kids that are stuck to you like a sticky butt on your back off. Honestly, I sat on that couch with my back to the couch, looking at them out the sides of my eyes, terrified. And they were like, I don't know, I can't even explain what they were like with each other. They ended up falling asleep. Oh my God. You know, when you're just holding your breath and you're thinking, oh my God. And then they come in and they were going, oh, I just left them where they were. One was on the floor, one was on the couch. I thought, you know what? I don't care. You're getting left to where you are.
Yeah.
And then they come in and I said to mum and dad, oh yeah, they've gone to sleep. Oh, little babies, we'll carry them through now. I thought, little babies, the Satan. Honest to God, I thought their heads were going to spin like Lindsay Blair in the Exorcist film. I did. So weird. I've never met weird kids like that in my life.
I think I'd have been scared.
It was scary. Can you give the link, Diamond, please? I don't know, Maggie. Hang on. What links this for? Do you mean to come up, Anne? Do you want the link to come up on panel?
Who's that?
Oh, wait. If Maggie stops talking, I might be able to save millions. A true crime. Don't push your luck. Go on, what's going on?
I'm just trolling you. I'm trolling you from chat, Maggie.
You're
Keep
trolling
going.
me?
Keep going.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to alarm anyone that lives near Los Angeles or Miami. I'm just currently diffusing a nuclear weapon.
Shut up. Don't talk about nuclear war on air to me.
But Maggie wouldn't stop talking in my earpiece, and I was just trying to get a break from it. But hey, look, I've got about T-minus 48. What's that mean? The guy over there just says that means I've got 47 minutes. So I've got to get back to it. Maggie, keep up the good work.
What are you doing? Are you on a game or something? Is he talking about a game?
I don't know.
Can I shit myself then when he started talking about the nuclear war? The worst thing to talk to me about. I told you I have nightmares. Oh my God. Can you give the link, Diamond, please? I don't know, Maggie. I don't know what link. Yes, please, about the dog. What have I missed? About short about the dog. Oh, you mean Lene's dog? Do you mean Lene's dog? Oh, your dog. Oh, my dog's singing. How do I do that? I didn't put the link up. It was Lene. Sure, he's pulling your leg only. Anne, I hope he's pulling my leg. He's got my nerves shattered. Are you playing a game, True Crime? Do you think he's playing a war game? JLR has improved, but Maggie's dog doesn't like him. No, that's not my dog doesn't like them. That's Lene's dog, Diamond. It's Lene's dog doesn't like him. Mine's the little dog that sings. But now hang on. Oh, I'm all confused. I think Lene put it on. My dog, me talking to my dog, but her dog started howling in the background when I started going, oh, I can't do it because my dog will start doing it. I think that's what's happening there. But if you go on Lene's shorts, in a community page, Anne, then you'll see all the videos there, love. I hope that's cleared that up. I do it, Maggie. Thank you, Melly Jo. Thank you, love. Hey, how many mods have we got in here? Melly Jo working. Oh, she's working on her own tonight. Oh, Lulu's in. Lulu's in. Mel, what? Oh, you're all right. You're all right. Thank God, girls. Thank God. What was I saying then? Oh, yeah, about them evil twins. They weren't even twins. No, they honestly, they weren't nice. Definitely weren't nice. And I always think about them right. And I think, if I knew their names, because I've got no idea now, I would look them up because I'm sure they've grew up to unalive people. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. So what's strange? Have you ever had a strange encounter or anything like that when you've been minding kids? I bet you haven't, have you? It's only me.
No.
No, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Honest to God, I was about 21. I might not have even been 21, 18, something like that. I was only young.
Hang. What? T46? What do you mean T46?
What's he on about?
Hang on. We've got 46 minutes to the end of the world. I don't want anyone to panic. I'm going to
shut up. Shut up, True Crime. You got me nerves shattered. Are you playing a game? He's a liar. He's coming in here. He's terrifying me. I bet you I have a nightmare tonight now. That I'm always in the Strand Shopping Centre by McDonald's and I see, this is in my dream, and I see this big, massive mushroom cloud above the Triad building.
Where?
And everyone just starts running and then it starts getting really windy and things are really blowing it's horrible. And then the other one, what you say, Liz?
You need to build a bunker.
Well, do you know what? At times like this, I wish I had a basement.
Yeah.
Because, if I had a basement, I'd be terrified when I've heard what goes on in them basements in America. All the dungeons and people chopped up and all that. Oh. Honest to God, I'm terrified of all that. Listen, have you been watching on you, Maria, Sebastian Rogers?
A little bit.
What are you making of it? I just want the poor kid home. But
see, I felt sorry for Dad at first, and now I'm not sure.
I did, yeah. And now I'm like, I'm hearing stuff, and you're like, is it true? Because, let's be honest, we can hear stuff coming on here, can't we? That's not true. Martin, is that you? Yeah.
The mum and the stepdad, they're quite quiet. They've got all quiet, haven't they?
Yeah, well, they wasn't really talkative to begin with.
Yeah, whereas the dad now is the one that's doing it all.
Well, now they're saying I seen something last night saying what was Casey about to say? She said, "You're all looking at red flags, but you want to go and look at, and for whatever reason, I don't know why she didn't finish it off. So now they're saying, what was she about to say?
Yeah. I mean, I do believe they know more than what they're letting on. They
Definitely.
know exactly what happened.
Someone can't go missing house for house, and there's no trail at all. The
Yeah.
dogs didn't pick up on
No.
anything. That's weird, isn't it?
That's why I think they brought him out in the van or whatever, the caravan.
Yeah.
He led on
Or
wheels.
was he staying in sets? Did you go for the meal and go back to sets? Because
Yeah.
you're hearing so many things. You
I
just don't know.
think he returned home after they'd been for that meal.
Yeah, and at first I thought he was unalived. I thought he's unalive. Now I'm thinking, has he been hid away for whatever reason? Would he have done? Oh, I don't think so. Something in my heart tells me that Dad wouldn't have done that. But you know what? I've come across so many weird people that I've read about. I've been listening about on these YouTube. There's so many.
Maggie. Hello, Maggie.
What?
I don't want you to panic. I've got this guy yelling out T42 in the background. I don't know what that means. But anyway, I think I might have the secret. I'm just watching Under Siege Volume 7, where Steven Seagal defuses a bomb. Once I finish that, I will do my thing. And I want you all to feel happy and safe. I will save the day.
Well, go and save the bleeding day, because you've got my nerves gone. Hello, Martin.
Hi
How
there.
are you, darling?
I don't know what the hell is going on.
Well,
What's he
there's about
talking about?
6 minutes. Oh, I needed to wait just to agree with him.
Yep.
He's going on about saying he's stopping a nuclear war. I thought he was playing a game, but now
last time I checked in,
you're
all talking about baby reindeer, and then I come back and he's talking about a nuclear war, and you're talking about somebody going missing. Who's gone missing, Maggie?
No, we're talking about. I've been following a true crime. It's an autistic boy of 15. He's just disappeared out of his bed. There's no trace of him ever coming outside the house. His mum heard a thud. She was on the phone to her husband, who was working away, like 3 hours away. And she heard a thud about 10 o'clock in the evening. And he's supposed to have shouted down the kid that he was okay. And she never went up to investigate. And when she goes to wake him up in the morning for school, he's gone.
There's been a sighting of him.
She was on a 3-hour call to her husband, a 3-hour call. Me and Alec are on for 3 seconds. But a sighting that, well, I don't think that was true one, was it, Martin?
I don't know.
I think it proved it was. I don't think it was him.
Oh, okay. I only saw a headline. I didn't read the article.
Yeah, I think something said it wasn't him, as far as I know anyway. But I was just saying to Liz over here, if they've been following it, to see what they think. I mean, just want the poor kid home. It's just sad. Has he been abducted? Has it been? Yeah, is it
I don't think
an
he's been
inside job?
abducted.
Is it an inside job? Don't you, Marie? What do you think?
No, I just can't see it being the kid. I just can't see that. I mean, but if I have to believe, because all my children are autistic, didn't he leave with no shoes or something, apparently?
Yeah, he had no shoes
that
on.
That wouldn't have happened because he had a fear, didn't he? Because he'd stood in a fire ant nest.
Yes.
There's no way he'd have gone without shoes.
No, I couldn't. Just doesn't fit to be. I mean, I'm not saying all autistic children are the same, but I know mine would at least have something on their feet. To going out, not in the garden or anything. They don't. But if you're walking out of a house, then you would assume. But I just don't know. It doesn't feel right in saying that either. It just doesn't.
But there's no trace, is there? Them dogs.
No, that's what I mean. There's nothing, is there? I know. It's like
no one picked anything up on the Ring cameras.
No, which is strange.
And them cameras are all over the house, and she works for a company that watches cameras, and none of them cameras were on.
It's just not adding up, is it?
No.
Either way, he's gone. whether he's got his shoes on or not, he's still gone, isn't he?
Yeah.
So,
He's gone.
So I mean,
Yeah, but
you're saying he couldn't. You're saying he couldn't have been abducted, but I'm saying he could have.
Well, he could.
Because
Well,
if he
not
hasn't got
from
the
the
shoes on,
home. I
somebody's
don't think
grabbed
from
him.
the home though. If
he's
he was,
15-year-old lad, Martin. He's a big lad.
if he
No,
had
bigger.
walked out of the house and
Two people.
say got a mile down the road, yeah, there is a possibility of abduction, isn't there?
There was the
I think it's the most likely.
dogs. The sniffer dogs got a scent by the river, by a
Oh,
couple
really?
of
Pond,
ponds,
wasn't there, I think.
or something.
Yeah.
The
So
thing
I
about
said,
rivers.
well,
Right.
maybe.
The river would make the scent spoiled, if anything. Because
Yeah,
rivers do
yeah.
that. If somebody goes to a river when they're running away from
Was
someone,
it a river or a pond?
It was a pond.
It was a
water-
pond.
water
It was a
ruins
pond.
the
So I
scent.
said, well, maybe they've got a mouse, and then they've stopped by the pond to maybe calm him down or whatever, and he's jumped out, and then they've got him back in. So that's where the scent. I don't know.
But was it confirmed that wasn't the stepdad working away?
Yeah,
The
you see,
stepdad was working away.
Has
She
that
was on
actually
the.
been confirmed?
Yeah,
though?
it's confirmed. It's confirmed.
Got to be the
And
mum then.
And she was on. Well, this is it. She was on for 3 hours on a call. So people are saying, which again could be true, that he had time to get back home. She could have left that phone off the hook, or like they were talking,
Right.
or he had time to get home, do whatever they had to do, and get back.
What, sort of like leave the phone connected where he was?
Leave the phone connected, and he's come back and said, say for
That's
instance,
sneaky,
she's
isn't
done
it?
something wrong.
Yeah.
Say for instance, she's done it.
Oh, that's
whatever.
really sneaky though.
And then he's gone home. Yeah.
I think
normally-
he'll either be found
If anything
somewhere
happens to
between
someone, sorry.
where he
Your
works.
own kid though.
And it's sad, isn't it, to think that you think about every parent, you think, oh, well, they've done it, because you know what? Most of the true crime things I've seen on here about kids going missing, it's been the parents. They cried into the cameras, and I'm like, oh my God. And I still think we should get what the America get, the Amber Alert. We get nothing like that when kids go missing.
No.
I mean,
Facebook, isn't it?
don't we?
The first place it gets put is Facebook. Our Sussex police.
And I don't even go on Facebook, so I'd never see it.
Well, see, I always see it. Well, I'm subscribed to the Sussex police. It's worth, being there, knowing what's going on.
Yeah. But 9 out of 10, they reckon it's always people like someone you know.
Yeah.
Oh, they do, yeah.
Someone.
Yeah.
Isn't that scary?
They would start with the family and then outwards.
Yeah. Well, they've said, I know that Chris, the stepdad, Nancy Grace asked him, she said she'd pay for a, what is it? A lie detector. She'd pay for it. Would he take it? And he said, yeah, but he's never done it.
Yeah, but when they was interviewing them both together, he kept going I, then went we. Did anyone notice that?
Yes, I did.
Good. I'm glad you did.
That's someone else pointed that out,
I know, I thought he said I, we, and I thought, no, you can't change it like that.
Yeah.
You can't do that in court, anyway.
It's like the Madeline Soto, isn't it? She said, we took her to school when she didn't. She said she seen her getting changed for school in the morning. She didn't see it at all because obviously she was dead by then. He had her in the car, dead, sitting up, driving around with her. And she was picked up on camera dead because they knew she was dead by the way she was. You know the difference from a live person, don't you, to a dead person?
God,
and they picked her up. And
I didn't actually know that.
They drove her around dead.
Yeah, he drove her around. He put it in the car, and what he did, he drove towards the school. So he'd be on picking her up, like he was dropping her off and that.
Yeah.
And what he was seeing at 7. The mum said she seen her at 8 o'clock in the morning, getting ready. Lizzie, was that you? Why am I getting that coming up?
Lizzo.
Hang on a minute. Now I've just had someone come up in panel, but it's saying it's Lizzo again.
It is. It can't be again.
Lizzo. Lizzo, are you on panel? Lizzo's there.
Oh yeah, she is. Who's that then? Oh, it must be Rapper. Maybe it's Rapper.
Well, I'm not going to bring her up on panel because she's still there. So, oh, she's
she's still
dropped
on
down.
panel.
It might be Lizzo. Hang on.
Perhaps it was her then.
Hang on.
Drop them both down and then see what happens.
They're both gone.
Yeah. See if one of them comes back up again and see who it is.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah. But yeah,
No, I've got two Lizzos in the back.
So
Now
I
I've
really
got
wanted
one.
to come up on panel earlier, but I was
Lizzo,
busy.
is this you, love? How do I find out if it's Lizzo? Because all it says.
Let us show you herself.
But I haven't. Lizzo, is this you? All I've got is add to stage, mute, edit name, mic, kick from the studio, bam from the studio. So I can't see. Hang on, I can't.
Can't you see their
avatar? Yeah,
avatar?
it's Lizzo. I've got it. I've got it. Sorry, Liz.
All right.
Sorry, no, there was two of you coming up. So
yeah, I don't know. I was trying to get ready to go out, so I pressed something wrong.
Oh, it's okay, love. I just thought it might have been someone who was going to pawn bomb me.
No, oh God, no, you won't want to see that.
I was thinking I'm getting my first pawn bomb by someone who looks like Lizzo.
No.
So what was I saying then? Oh yeah, to Madeline Soso, say it wrong, what happened was the mum said she's seen her getting ready at 8 o'clock in the morning for school, yet he was seen at 7:30 in the morning at the dumpster binning a backpack and a laptop. And then he was seen with her in the car. He said he took her to school. She slept all the way. He took her to McDonald's. Yeah, she said she was going to get McDonald's. He took her to McDonald's. And just before he got there, he turned around and said to her, "Are you sure you still want this?" And she said no. So he turned around. So they turned around and said to him, "So if you were going such and such, why did you do a right?" Or something along them lines. And he thought dead quick and he went, "What it was, I had to come back because I forgot like a fob, so to speak, to get into the complex where he lived." But he drove around with her in the car, dead. And then what he did, he went to dump her at the side of a road in bramble or bushes. Didn't, not in the woods or anything, at the side, just at the side of the road. And then said that someone seen him, and he said he was fixing his tire. So obviously, when that was happening, that poor kid had just been thrown in the bushes then.
God.
Yeah, isn't that terrible? Like, and did you see his interview? Oh
no,
my God.
No. Is that with
when
him?
Madeline. Sorry,
Madeline, yeah, and it is a you know, a live.
I thought you were talking about McCann.
No, this is Madeline Soso.
Right.
What happened, right? Did you also hear that the mother would say, oh, she was having a bad night, so she would send the two of them to go and sleep together in the other room?
What?
Honestly, it's all out there now. You'll have to go.
I got to catch up on this because it was quiet for ages. That's how I left it. So I'm probably stuck about,
Well, honestly, you can see them now being interviewed. They're getting interviewed. All the family are in this place. I don't know, it's the mum's work. And the police turn up and the police say, who's mum? And then they start talking to her. And she's like, as if she's rehearsed it in her brain, the way she's talking.
So is she being prosecuted as well?
No, not yet. There's nothing being said about it. It's all come out, Marie. I'll send you the links.
Yes.
And I will send you them. You see the body, they've got the cameras on the body cams. And you see them. It said, I watched it on another channel, and they said, just look where he passes at the phone. And his hands is as steady as anything, and the way he speaks, he's not flustered at all. He's actually saying, we don't know this. And he said, the police said, has she got any distinguishing marks? He said, yeah, she's got like it's a beauty spot or something there, right under her nose. So what happened, Martin, was she was 13. She had a 13th birthday party. Her mother wasn't there because she was working. He was. And she went missing the day after the 13th birthday. So the speculation now was, did she say she was going to tell someone what was going on? He's been doing this since she was 8 years old. His
I think
phone was full. His phone was full of explicit videos and pictures of the kid. What he's done to her since the age of 8.
I think she might have made a thing when I turned 13. This is going to, she could have said to herself, when I get to 13, I'm not having this no more. I'm going
You
to
don't know,
tell.
do you, what she said? It's just
No, but
obviously something for him to kill her.
because
He's
if it
shut
was
her
just,
up.
if she hadn't said nothing, then I can't see why he would get rid of her. And something's
She said she was
obviously,
going to, maybe.
something's happened to trigger him to do that.
Exactly.
She said something to him.
But can you believe that mother would let them sleep together?
No,
This is what she said. This is what she said. We all slept together. But if I
Right.
wasn't there at times, or I didn't feel like I wasn't feeling myself, they would be sent. They used to sleep together in the other room. The child was 12 years old. Would you let your 12-year-old child go and sleep with another man?
no.
I mean, she needs totally locking up for that alone.
But when they was in, I remember seeing an interview where they were interviewing the mum, and he was literally standing behind in the.
Yeah, well, that was the first interview. Well, you've got to
Yeah,
watch this body cam one now. He's standing right at the sides of it.
yeah, he's
All the
there.
family are there. You're here to see all the family sitting there. You hear them all on the phones, saying that she's gone missing and blah. And he's as cool as Luke Marie,
I
and I'll send
know.
you it. Well, wait, you see this one. Wait, you see this one. And he knew then that kid was dead, and the way he was talking.
Oh, it just makes
And
me
there's
feel
the
ill.
first interview before that where the cops turn up. You don't see them. You just hear the cops are saying, what time did she last see her? What was she wearing? Where they go the house to question. And
Yeah.
he's going on and on and on. But they said the channel I watched on it is an ex-cop, and he said, if you listen very carefully, they say on the blower to each other, the police, this is, say, for instance, I don't know what it was, this is an S1. He said that means
That's a
there's
code,
something not right. There's something
right?
not
Yeah,
right.
they have codes, don't they?
Yeah, they used a
Yeah.
code to let them know that
So
there's
you can't hear
something
what
not
they're
right
saying.
in this.
Yeah.
But honest to God, you've got to hear it. You've
I don't
definitely.
see nothing on his face. That man,
No,
nothing.
there's nothing. No
He's
expression.
there's no
Nothing.
soul.
You can't. Yeah, you're right,
Possibly,
Maria. You're so right. There isn't. There isn't all them pictures, but the
It is
wondering,
like a
he was
Walking
in
Dead,
this.
isn't it?
He
There,
was
he's
in this group, right?
mm,
He was on this group, and the wondering, was he sharing these pictures out to others like him?
probably.
But I believe the pictures were of everything. He did everything to her, everything. Bastard.
Oh,
Put that
well,
mother.
people won't take too kindly to that in jail, will they?
No, oh, he'll get battered. He'll get
They
battered for
really,
that.
there's a lot of prisoners that, mind you, they do get
Oh,
protected, don't they? They have,
yeah. Oh, to a point, Maria. To a point. Hang on
yeah,
a minute.
2
I'll
point.
just say hello. Hiya, Donald Foster. Hope you're okay. What's happening?
Just making a cup of tea.
This is Donald that was in the other day when things went haywire. Are you okay? What's happening? Yeah, so that was that case is sure everyone's like, why is the mother not being prosecuted? So maybe
Exactly.
there's something going on in the background. Maybe they're getting a case against it. Who knows? I mean, I
Oh
think
yeah, they're
that's
not going to
enough.
give. They're not going to give nothing away, are they?
I think that's enough to just know that
It,
she allowed that kid to go with him.
well, yeah. If she's
What
been
did
caught
she
out
think
on
was going
lying,
on? Is she that stupid? She must have. I mean, at first I thought, you know what? I felt sorry for her. Everyone was like, "Oh, the mother must have knew. The mother must have knew." Because not necessarily. I've known a situation, and I've known the person, and I've known for sure she didn't know, and almost unalived herself when she
yeah,
found out, and then seeing afterwards things that she didn't see. She put things together. And I really did think, that's a bit mean. She may, you don't know. She knew. You can't say that.
No,
But
it's not always the case.
she must have, knowing that she was sleeping with him, she must have seen signs in that kid. I mean, what's that kid said for him to murder her? What was, so if that kid was showing him signs of like, obviously this isn't right, that mother must have seen something. And a poor dad, a real dad, was devastated. She said she never told us anything. And she didn't live with them, so they won't have picked up on anything,
Well, we know how it all goes with grooming, don't we?
Yeah, I think she did say, they did say she told her friends, or she mentioned something in school.
Yeah, that's what they do. They will open, well, I know from experience myself, they will tell someone, an odd person, about things that have happened.
Yeah. It really is sad though, but I will send you that.
Yeah, yeah. It just infuriates me. Just like, God.
I know.
The poor girl, oh.
Just give us a second while I go to Lou, please. Will you carry on, Lizzo, with Maria? Just, I don't know whether Lizzo, are you still there?
I'm still here.
I know. Are you, Martin? Will you? I thought you dropped because I seen your avatar going. Will you just keep it going while I just go for a wee break? Thank you, guys.
Yeah, no worries. Who's there? Is that you, Lizzo? Who's that talking up there? Who's the other person?
That was Maggie, bro.
Oh no, you. I meant. Who are you? All right, mate.
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm True Crime Comedy Chat.
Oh, hello, True Crime. Yeah, I've not been up here long. Just wondering who was here.
No worries.
Cool.
Mate. All good.
I might read some of the comments then or something. Let's have a look.
Go on. You're the boss, big boy.
Okay. Mary Jane Doe says Danny Masterson is already getting beat up. He's in the dorm with the seniors. Melly Joe says Donald Foster, how are you? Let's have a look. Something a bit more on topic, maybe. Let's have a look. Melly Joe says that's disgusting. Them all sleeping together. I agree. Especially at the age she was at. She was like 12, wasn't she, or something? And Haynes. And then you've got parents who don't believe their daughter when she tries to tell. That's true. You do get those ones, Anne. The ones who won't even listen to their own kids. Oh, someone else is here now. Is that Maria? Hello, Maria.
I'm back.
All right, you.
I don't know what happened there.
I think you dropped out for a sec, but you're back now, so it's all good.
I must have touched something on my phone somewhere. I'm not sure. I got to try to keep my hand away.
I just brought Maria in, then she said she was in back chat, so I just brought her in. Right, so I'm going to go. Be 2 minutes.
I wanted to come up earlier, but I was busy when you were all talking about baby reindeer.
I know Maggie said she was going live to me, and I thought, oh my God, I better go make a cup of tea.
Did anyone see
Daddy Reindeer?
Daddy Reindeer? What did you say?
Talk about the reindeer, Daddy Reindeer.
The reindeer, yeah. I watched a Popcorned Planet that came out yesterday. Anybody ever seen his content? He's really good, actually.
Oh, I used to be a member of him. I used to be a member of Pop. Yeah, I sort of left, but I did see. I was sort
of. Why'd you
leave? It was I bought him something off this list, and he opened it up on the live and gave them to his son, and it wasn't. I didn't buy him for his son,
Oh, okay.
I just because he said them for him, and that's the only reason I just and then it's sort of like there's no real I just wasn't what and then I sort of just got put off, I suppose, in the end.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But no, I did watch him a lot.
Because it basically went against your intention, which was for him to have it. I get you.
Yeah,
yeah, fair enough.
There's no. I mean, I don't feel. There's no hate or anything. It's just like I just got put off, and that was it, really. So
that's the thing.
That's
the thing you're particular about.
Mild by YouTube standards. That one.
Pardon?
That's extremely mild by YouTube creator standards.
Well, yeah.
But it's not mild by your standards, is it, Maria? It's by your
No,
standards.
it's no.
Yeah.
I've just, I've had it done a few times, and you just got to keep an eye out. You think you're doing good, or doing good for someone, but it's in a way. I mean, I don't like really being deceived.
Yeah.
I've been deceived a few times, but I'd rather people be honest. You don't have to say, you don't have to do that. It's fine. Do you
You
just
could have
just
just
be
said
honest?
thank you. You could have just
Yeah,
said, "Oh,
and be
thank you,
on.
Maria,"
Yeah,
and
and
done it
be
off
honest.
camera.
That's it, and just be honest as well. That would help a great deal.
But
And
anyway,
then I'll be sorry. I'd let you carry on.
I was going to say anyway. I was watching him yesterday, and he was on Piers a few weeks ago, and the guy was completely against Fiona Harvey. Then he was saying, "Oh, she's a nut job. She should be locked up." Blah, blah, blah. And it was just really extreme. And then yesterday, when I watched him, he totally backpedaled because Black Belt Barrister was on his show, and Black Belt Barrister. Have anyone ever seen him? You seen him, Black Belt Barrister?
I have a couple of times. Yes,
I
No,
really
haven't
like
seen
him. He's a
yes,
legend. Mm.
Don't know.
yes.
Yeah, he was on there anyway, and he was saying that what Netflix have done. I mean, and this is what I've been thinking about Netflix as well, but they seem really confident about what they've even been in Parliament speaking up and saying that it's a
Really,
true story. Yeah, they've been. There's a thing in Parliament where this guy from Netflix representative is sitting there in front
right?
of a committee saying, "Oh yeah, no, it's a true story of Richard Gadd's abuse at the hand of this woman, rah rah rah, and all
But
this stuff."
couldn't
Mm.
Netflix be a bit dodgy though?
I think they are, mate. And I mean,
Because
they're saying they can steal
I
her
mean, why are
identity,
they
and they
now
haven't.
why are they now putting ads in?
In what?
Netflix are putting ads in now on stuff they watch here. My
Oh,
daughter
really?
keeps
What?
saying, "Do you know Netflix? Like
Even when you're
YouTube,
paying?
you get
Yeah.
ads.
Yeah, but you have to pay and not have them, don't you?
But
Yeah,
that's
but Netflix are doing that now. They're putting ads on. My
But if you
daughter said it.
pay, can you get rid of them?
Yeah,
Or
there you go.
right? Yeah, that's the same as everyone else, same as Disney and YouTube and all
Yeah,
that
but
lot.
it's
If you
just an
pay,
extra way where I just think it's greedy in my
yeah,
my eyes. You
yeah.
know.
But like people, what about if you pay the subscription fee? Oh, they got two bands now of
Yeah,
subscription. So there's
I pay monthly for Netflix, so why should I be paying I mean, you don't pay for YouTube, do you? I pay
no,
for Netflix monthly, so why should I
yeah.
then pay on top of that to get rid of the ads that I'm paying to watch?
Well, there's a version of Disney Plus where you pay less, but you still pay, and there's adverts, and then you pay a
Right.
bit more and have no adverts. You know, like
But the
a
adverts are so long.
yeah, some of them are, and sometimes you get two in a row, don't you, or whatever.
I mean, I
But when
pay premium on
yeah,
YouTube because I can't stand ads; they really annoy me. But I
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
how
yeah.
much it is on Netflix. I don't know what their charge is for that.
I bet you anything you like, Maria, that they've done a two banding thing like they did with Disney Plus, where you have one banding where it's less money but with ads, and another banding. They're just doing the same as Disney. They're being
Right.
greedy. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
being greedy.
yeah. I can see
They're
that.
competing.
Yeah.
They're competing with them, I think.
They're
But anyway,
competing
yeah,
and being greedy.
yeah, they want
Who can
money.
be the greediest?
I
Hey.
reckon they're doing this. They're doing this because they're getting sued. Maybe that's it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Everyone's
that's what
greedy.
you're saying, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. But they're being sued. I mean, they can afford it. What they'll do is somebody said in the chat earlier on that they would just pay her off to shut her up, and she'll fuck off then, won't she?
Well, that would be probably easier for them as
Yeah, because she
well.
has done. She has done the things that they're saying that she's done. Because there's records of her stalking that lawyer and
she's a monster, but
Keir
not as
Starmer.
bad as I said.
Mm-hmm.
We
Speak
don't
up.
know. We don't know.
What's that, mate?
Did she molest him on the canal? We don't know. This is the
No,
problem.
that I don't know about that. Yeah, yeah.
And did she go to serve prison sentences? No.
No,
According to her criminal records, no, she didn't.
no.
So
Yeah,
She's
the
she
got a
money,
says she
lawyer.
didn't go to prison.
She's got a King's
no, they've
Counsel,
also
mate, and he wouldn't support
the solicitors who have filed documents for her have
her.
brought up her criminal records from the government that says
Yeah,
she has a clean record. So,
yeah, she has.
and Netflix haven't brought up any evidence to the contrary because there is no evidence to the contrary.
No,
So,
no, that is
it is
true. Yeah,
fabricated. How much of the
yeah.
story is fabricated? That's the problem now. No one will ever know.
No, no. But I think she's got a case. They're saying yesterday on Popcorn with the Black Belt Barrister dude that she's got a case because of the disclaimer being weak, on Netflix. That's the thing that's the only thing that her case is based on, that one thing really. And the thing is, she's risking everything else coming out in court. That's the problem if she does this. And that's why Netflix are going to offer her a payoff, because if they pay her off, then there won't be a case at all, because they pay her off. And then everybody just walks away. Then Gad walks in one direction, she walks in the other direction with her money. Gad walks off with his money that he's made off Netflix, and then everybody next year, nobody will be talking about it anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. This is the funny thing, though. Egos might get involved. The logical thing would be for Netflix to say, we've made $150 million. She's suing us for 140. We'll give her 14, and that's a good little cut of it. And she can fuck off with a non-disclosure thing. She can't say anymore. If she does, she has to pay us back the 14. But there's likely to get egos involved on either side, especially on her side. And that's what happens. It could go for years, but I agree with you, brother, on everything you've said.
Yeah. I mean, I think I agree with you too, mate. I mean, I think what I'm seeing in it is that Gad, whenever I see Gad on an interview with the actress who played her and stuff, he just comes across to me as smarmy, like he's just got away with something himself, and it really has exploited her. And Netflix did nothing to protect her identity. They could have picked a skinny blonde woman from London or Sussex or somebody. Do you know what I mean? They could have picked somebody who's nothing like her, and she wouldn't have even noticed. Nobody would have sleuthed her. But the thing is, like, I'm partly supporting him as well, because males who get stalked by females get nothing. The police won't take them seriously. All the stuff that happened with the police on Baby Reindeer, when the police are going, well, has she attacked you? Is your life in danger? Has she made you feel genuinely threatened, sir? Is the police just saying, we don't want to deal with this? I don't care if some nutty woman's following you. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think. So I'm partly supporting him, but that's where my support for Gad ends, because then he went to Netflix, did nothing to conceal her identity, blew it up. Like he used exact things that she said that could be found on Twitter by a sleuth, by a kid, if they wanted to look.
Yes,
All they do is go into Twitter and type her name in, or type in the quote that she said. Like the thing about curtains and stuff like that. It's like, that's really obvious, and it's attached to his name. He used his own name. Do you know what I mean? It's and played himself.
He plays himself. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that's cocky as fuck.
Oh, does he play himself?
Yeah, he's in it. He's in it playing himself.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
The same fucking pub and everything, mate. It's all
really
there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The only thing he
real
changed
life,
was her
real
name.
life.
Yeah. The only thing he changed was her name and his name. But he's playing himself. And
well, that's not really being what's the point in changing your name if you're in the what's the point in changing your name?
And it's set in London as well.
She stalked him in real life, and he turned around and made a seven series, 7 episode show about it.
Yeah. And the thing is, the guy who actually physically attacked him at the beginning, when they had the flashback, there's that guy, I can't remember the bloke's name, and they changed his name and appearance. He did loads to protect that guy. He changed his appearance, changed his name. They even mistook the guy for somebody else famous, and they thought it was him. And loads of people went after this other guy, and they said, no, it's not him. And then Gad said, no, it's not him. But that guy committed rape. The guy raped Richard Gad. But nobody knows.
He raped her. He raped her.
Yeah, and nobody knows who he is.
Yeah,
but everybody knows who Fiona is.
I don't know if that's real. He says.
I think he's just exaggerated it all and made it. They're gonna make it more juicy than what it is, aren't they?
Maria, the problem is he went to Netflix with a script, and they said to him, it's pretty interesting, juice it up. And he did to the extreme, and he has no evidence of anything that was really to the extreme, such as her criminal convictions, such as her prison sentences. And so the whole thing comes into question because those two major things are not true. So the whole thing comes into is it true or not? And that's where he's made a mistake. And if in my opinion, if he's a real guy, after a few years of her stalking him, he would have moved on, but he didn't. He turned around and made a 7-episode TV series about a woman who's obviously not mentally all there.
Yeah,
So,
she's mentally ill.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
And in a lot of these cases, especially with a female stalker, they usually are like questionable, mentally ill and stuff. And that's another reason why the cops don't want to deal with it. I mean, I've had experience of this myself. The police, when they find out that one person, either person or even both are mentally ill, they don't want to touch it. They start recommending you go and get help, recommending mental health services. You get a real sense of them
Pass the
washing their
buck.
hands with it. Yeah, because they're looking at it and they're going, look, this person is a criminal. They're doing criminal things, but they're not the people we're looking for. We're looking for people who are a lot more dangerous than this. And there's not just physical and like like person against person crimes to deal with here as well. There's people embezzling money and things like that. The cops still have to deal with that shit. It's like there should almost be more than one police force. Like one police force that deals with this, one police force. Like in France, there's like 3 or 4 different police forces. Do you know what I mean? In England, we've got one, and they have to deal with everything.
Yeah,
The whole British Isles, it's just
it's all unfair, isn't it?
Sorry, guys, I'm typing in chat about SmartTube. You've got to get SmartTube. You don't get any ads. You know where you're getting hammered now if you go and watch a replay by ads.
Yeah.
Well, if you get the app SmartTube, you don't get any apps.
Does it filter them out?
Yeah, filters them out.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
I've got it.
I don't know what life would be like without them.
I've got a Pixel 7 Pro and I can't get it on this phone. But on my older one, the Samsung 10 Plus, I can get it on there. So just try and download it, Martin, on you. Are you Android or?
I've got the free version of everything. Adverts don't bother me. It's other people talking about that.
I can't stand adverts. Can't stand them.
Yeah. It was Maria. She was talking about Netflix and how there's now adverts on there when there didn't used to be adverts on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't seen any, to be honest.
They're doing it. I said to her, that maybe the reason why they're doing that is because they're getting sued by Fiona Harvey. They're trying to recoup their losses.
It's Maria. Maria, have you dropped again, love?
She's dropped. There she is. Hello, Maria.
There you go.
I pushed it. I know what I've done this time.
I'm gonna take my comments out in case YouTube see it and then ban Lene because I've still hang
No,
on.
we was talking about I was talking about Netflix. Charlene said that.
No, this is me. I put it in about SmartTube. So I better delete my comments in case.
I'm sorry, I said the R word earlier as well. I was talking about.
I know. I said it before. So it means if a girl wears a short skirt, she's entitled to be. I said it, graped. So yeah. So just got to be careful because Lene's monetized what we say. Let's hope we're
do you reckon this will
okay.
get taken down because of it?
I don't know. I said it before you, Martin. I said it before you.
Should we stop and start?
Shall we start?
And then maybe if this
should we
gets
do
taken
that?
down, let's start a new stream. Yeah, let's do it.
We've been on 2 hours. Should we do that? If she loses it, she loses it. We'll start. Guys, listen, I'm going to start a new live. Just that we've said a couple of words that we shouldn't. I said it too first before Martin.
Can't you edit? I mean, I don't suppose she knows how to do it, does she?
Just start again. Just start again, mate.
All right then. All right.
Start again. Right, everyone. Well, I'm going to start again. Give me 2 minutes, Charlotte.